Yo, what up, guys?
Good morning, guys.
What's up, fam? What's up, Instagram? I see you. What's up, folks on YouTube? We got a special one, guys. This is a new take on the morning momentum, new take on the momentum to millionaires. We got freaking one of my sales team members, sales leader. Don basically runs the whole department. He's going to be joining us. Don, say what's up.
What's up, people? Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. It's afternoon now, but that's good, bro. It's a morning for you. It's 3 a.m. Yeah.
For sure. Good afternoon.
Love it.
Good afternoon to all the people in United States. So what up to my crew?
What up to
kidding,
my crew? Let me represent my set real quick. Oh my god. So Don's a little hood, guys. I'm just kidding. So guys, look, this is gonna be really cool. We got a nice size audience here. We're gonna be excited to do some live calls. I can't wait to share that with you guys. But before we do all of that, before we get rocking and rolling on it, I just want to give you guys a brief breakdown of what we're going to be doing here. So over at least the next week, depending on what you guys think of this series, we're going to be doing live calls. We're going to be calling sellers here on this channel. Now, of course, we will not be disclosing full names. We'll not be disclosing addresses. We want to be conscientious of, the privacy and of the folks who we're talking to, as well as the ability. Because look, I trust all of you guys, but sometimes in the past, one bad apple spoils a bunch. We talk about an address, we talk about a seller. Someone calls Mr. Seller. This has actually happened before, guys. Unbelievable, right? Someone has called the seller that we were talking to for like educational purposes and told them, "Hey, I heard you want to sell your property. Don't go with these other guys. Go with me." It's like, yo, what are we even doing here? So with that in consideration, we want to try to keep that, as private as possible with some of this information, but the calls will be real. These are not staged calls. They're not mock calls. They're real calls. So Don is one of our sales leaders, like I was saying, at in our real estate business. He came from Start Virtual. He's been with me for how long now, Don?
1 year and something months.
1 year and something months. So we've been together for a while, and I'm grateful for Don. He started as a cold caller, worked his way up to where he is now, basically leading the whole sales department with Mira. So gracious to have you here, brother. We're going to start taking some calls. I'm going to leave the floor to you. Again, these are seller calls, not mock calls. This is stuff where we're actually having these conversations. So if you guys want to come in, you want to ask questions, I see you on Instagram. I see you guys on YouTube. If you have questions, if you have, anything that comes up during the conversation, put it in the comment section. If anything comes in the conversation, put it in the comment section. We will get to your question. I promise. Ideally, we want to keep this live to about 15, 20 minutes. So, Don, floor is yours, brother.
All right. Let me know if you guys can hear me, though.
Yeah, we got you loud and clear.
All right.
While you're doing this, once you start taking the call, I'm going to make a call on my phone. So, but your mic is on. I'm going to mute myself.
Hey, bro, can you try to see if, they can hear it too? Just to make sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's trying to ring right now.
I can't hear a ring.
How about that?
Nope.
No? Damn. Hold on. 1 second.
Oh, wait. Chapito says loud and clear. Go ahead. Do it again.
One more time. Let me remove this. All right. Let's try it again. Can you hear it? Can you can you hear that, bro?
Yeah, I hear that now. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, you just called. It was this.
Oh, hi. Good afternoon. I'm looking to speak with Vicky.
Who is this again?
Oh, yes. This is Don, ma'am. I was the one you're talking to with regards to your property at Olson
Yeah.
Road.
Yes.
Great. How are you doing, ma'am?
Oh, I'm doing bad still. I
Great.
got Dr. Mormon. They're doing a lot of testing on me. I
Oh.
have to wait on the results and CAT scans, MRIs, blood
Mm-hmm.
work, you name it. A thorough to find out what's going on.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, did you get the results already, or
Now
what's
that's
going
what
on?
I'm waiting on. Plus, I have a couple more tests, but we're waiting on some tests to come in too. Takes
Oh
forever,
my
especially with the holiday.
gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. But yeah, do you think it's a good time to talk, ma'am, with regards to your property, or you still need time to think?
Well, your bottom price was what? I have to get my book out.
I'm sorry.
Your bottom price was what?
Well, the one that we talked about is at 235
Okay, is that one or both?
for the both property.
Uh, and they didn't want to go up anymore, right?
Uh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, well,
Right. Mm-hmm.
I say I was planning on calling some investors, but I haven't had a chance.
Uh-huh.
And I need to, I would like this done, but I just can't do nothing about it until I call it, call
Mm-hmm.
around and maybe advertise myself and see what, or even maybe even get a appraiser, because I know that that place is booming. I was going to call the county, see what they have planned. When I moved there, there was nothing. There's still orange trees,
Mm-hmm.
and Olson Road is just a little dead end road. They can buy that out there, but they just make a lot of money, and they got that pond.
Right.
They make a nice little community right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because the pond is not very far from my house,
That's true.
and
That's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
they cut your trees down. You have a view of the pond. I mean, a lot of things I look under. I just don't, you know, I've been cheated all my life, by not understanding or learning about things.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you're older and wiser, you start thinking
Oh yes, definitely.
about all these things, and people will always, no matter what, take advantage of you. It's just tempting
Well, I'm so
for most
sorry to hear that, ma'am. But
people.
yeah, I mean, the the reason why we're actually here, it's for us to help you out in terms of, um, selling your property, and at the same time, we can actually help you out. At the same time, we want to give an added value to you so that you can make things easy and convenient for you. I know that it's hard that you've been, you know uh they tried to fool you before and whatnot. I mean, that's really hard for sure, right? But if you
On
think
the
that.
phone cover,
Mhm.
but I can hear better with hold on.
Right, sure, sure. I mean, ma'am, you can take all the time that you need. Yeah, you can take all the time that you need. That's no problem. I mean, the reason why we're trying to step on your shoe, it's so that you can actually move to the next
I
journey
don't
that you're
need
planning.
I
Uh-huh.
don't need people thinking for me
Oh.
or what's best for me. Or not even your own family cares but God. You're in it for the run. I wanted it sold or a headache or this or that. I could get it sold in one day. But
Mm-hmm.
I got things to consider. But I'm
Okay.
out that way. I'm 6.9 miles from the interstate. One you know, if I was having a headache or I needed the medicine, it would be so today.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, ma'am,
So,
no worries. I mean, take uh take the time that you want. If you think that you need to talk to the local county on what are the next step on about the upgrades that
right,
they're doing in the state, no worries. I mean, we already received the information that yes, it's gonna be booming, but probably that might happen within 10 to 20 years.
I
So
see.
if you think that you need to hold on to that property for that
Well,
for that
I
time, that's
have, and
completely fine.
you
Uh-huh.
just contradicted me. You say don't own the property. We're trying to
Hmm.
help you out. You're doing for this something, and you have been doing it for months, and it just gets irritating. When I'm ready to push a button, then I'm ready.
Okay.
But I've been so sick that I
Hmm.
have not been able to do it. Like
Right.
I said, if I was touching a button, I could get so today, but I'm not.
Okay.
So I'm going to check into it, like I said, but you can't do stuff when you're sick.
Definitely, ma'am. What did the doctor tell you anyway? I mean, when
They
are you?
don't know what's
Mhm.
wrong. It's
Oh,
not good.
sorry to
It
hear that.
is. Yeah. So
Mhm.
some type of connective tissue disease,
Oh,
connective and stuff going on with
okay.
tissues and blood work is coming back where it's like they have to get, then they have to get this blood work. And then
Hmm.
they'll come back. Then they have to do this blood work,
Okay.
looking for things. So it would you if you I don't know if you know anything about medical, but
Hmm.
I've known it all my life. I had a brain tumor. My daughter had Chiari malformation of the brain. I'm very familiar with health,
Hmm.
and it's not just a simple question. Oh, this is what's wrong with. It's very, very hard to pinpoint your
Okay.
body. So, what's truly wrong with you? And that it's keeping you down
Right.
for the count, down for the count.
Okay.
It's with my myelin sheet,
Hmm.
the body. It's just too complicated, and like I say, it's a slow process, but eventually we'll the point of what it is. Hopefully, it doesn't have to assure me,
Okay.
and that's so bracky too. But like I say, as soon as I have a chance, I will get back to everybody. But I know everybody probably thinks I'm crazy. I don't care anymore,
Hmm.
or that I keep saying I'm sick. And that's the only truthful question I can give
Hmm.
people. I'm not going to sit there and lie. Oh, well, I just ain't had time. I've been having fun. And then I don't care. I'm telling the truth.
I
And the
understand, ma'am.
doctor
Hmm.
warned me, do not do that in your condition. And I
Okay.
know you've heard that before. Do not make, uh, serious, what other word,
Right.
business or this or that in your condition. Well, maybe I don't know.
Okay. Well, I completely agree with what the doctor said. I mean, make sure to, get well first so that, you can actually think uh a lot better, or you can actually decide on what are the things that you need to do. But do you think that we can actually help out on anything, ma'am? Or do you think do we need to send fruits or whatever so that
So yes, then whatever you want, that'd be fine. I got four
Yeah.
kids. Four
Yep.
kids.
Yep. We would love to send you a care
I've
package,
never,
ma'am.
I've
Yep.
never, I've
Mhm.
never had, I've never had that done to me. I, I see it on TV where they got fruit, cheese, this and that. I've never
Uh,
seen it.
oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
whatever you want to, then just don't feel me.
Mhm. Yeah, we would love to
But
do that, ma'am. We would love to send you those so that, um
well, that'd
it's
be nice.
yeah, it's something that we would like to we would like you to feel that we actually care for you. At the same time, we're not just here to just buy your property. We're actually building a good relationship between each and everyone, and
Right.
so yeah, let me go ahead and do that. uh Let me talk to the team, and let me send you guys something that you could, you know, that would
Yeah.
surprise you. Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right.
That
To
touches my heart. I'm an old person, so I believe I can still make
Mhm.
homemade cornbread and beans, and I
Right.
just, they're different. Country people are different from city people. Not saying the matter does.
Uh.
I just, and things like that, helping the family out of crisis. That makes me feel good.
Oh yes, definitely. Country folks are sweeter, ma'am. That's for sure.
Yeah,
By the way,
yeah.
Vicky, to what address do I need to send a care package to?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's 5780 Cactus Collective Plant, CACTUS. It's Cactus 32583.
It's
32583, yeah.
perfect. All right.
And if they ask for a time, do afternoon, because
Two
I'm laying
afternoons.
down over morning. I usually get up around 12.
Okay, I'll take note of that one. So if ever they'll send the package, it should be in the afternoon. Cause
Okay.
okay, you prefer that in the afternoon. All right, perfect.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Vicky, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll just go ahead and talk to the team with regards to this. For the meantime, go ahead and take good care of yourself. All right,
Yeah.
and get well soon, and then I'll touch base with you. Uh,
Yeah.
by that time
Yeah.
you should be okay. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. There's lots. I've been in touch with these
All right.
uh, good people that they come up with 190, and they want it so bad for family. That's how I got it. But
Wow.
I wanted my daughter living right beside me,
Uh huh.
and I wanted to take property. And it breaks my heart that I would get it if he had was off 5 or 10,000. He's probably 5,000 or something. But because he's a
Hello. Are you still there, Vicky? Are you still there, Vicky? Hey
Beautiful,
guys,
beautiful.
I I
She
think
must
we
have,
lost it.
yeah, she must have disconnected, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, she would have probably went on for a little bit there,
Right.
just
Right. Right.
about everything. So timing is everything. Timing is always everything, right? Some
True.
people, price is good, property, it would work as a deal, but you can't force the issue, right? And you don't want to push people away. And sometimes what you got to do is you got to take a step back and say, hey, how can I help someone in this situation?
Correct.
So, great idea with thinking about sending her a care package. That's important. Letting her know, like she's an old folk. She wants to, like, I think she would relate to that very well. Of someone saying, "Hey, just would like to help," right, and not see through it as like, "Oh, they're trying to get me," right? It's like, honestly,
That's right.
we know you're trying to go through a lot. We know you're going through a lot right now. So how can we show you that we do care? And if we get the property or not, it doesn't matter. Like, want someone to know that someone does care about them, right? Because some people don't have it. And it was crazy because when you said that, she was like, yeah, I've never had anyone do anything like that for me before,
Correct. That's true. Let's
right?
just give them a little background on our seller. His
Mhm.
husband died.
Mhm.
The daughter died. She's taking care of the kids, the grandkids. So she's really in a bad situation. At the same time, she's sick right now. She has like four kids who's like, uh, trying to trying to take care of. So
Mhm.
it's really something, bro. It's really something.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
I mean, the lead itself is good. She's got a lot on her plate. So, I mean, definitely the pain's there, right?
True.
Pain's certainly there, but like, yeah, you gotta keep her going. Like Bruno says, the tone you held, warming her up, right? You weren't too forceful. You weren't like, hey, ma'am, how you doing? Like
Yep.
you met her where she was at and understood the situation. So, thank you, Chapito. Thank you, Bruno. It's the truth, man. Like that's all we're trying to do on these calls. Like I knew we'd probably end up just having one longer call, but that's good. Like on these calls, all we're trying to do, and if your VAs are watching, I see some VAs are watching, as well as some guys there on Instagram. Like, there's no magic sauce to these calls. You got to know who you're talking to, right? If Don would have been talking to an analytical person, Don would have made it more about the numbers,
Numbers.
right?
That's right.
If you had been talking to someone's like, yeah, I got 5 offers. Where you guys want to be? I mean, and if they wanted that hard negotiation battle, because some sellers they like the game, they want to play the game. Don would have played the game with them, but ultimately, this lady here, Don would have been talking to, is blue in the face about, well, we can pay more than that, or we can't pay this, or we can't pay that. There's a million people wanting to buy properties, anywhere right now, right? And the worst thing we can do is talk to her. Like, do you think she would remember us if we were just like trying to make it all about the property and the price? Right. I
Definitely
want you
not.
guys to take note that you have to like, you got to have some charisma on the phone. People have to be able to remember you. How are they going to remember you? Is it the way you communicated with them? Did you guys share some laugh about something that was maybe beyond surface level? Okay, that's a great way to have some charisma and build rapport on the phone, right? But we're going to have this lady know us by first name. She'll know Don because she'll already talked to him so many times by this point. She will receive the care package with a little letter that's handwritten by us, right? We know sometimes, guys, that is these kind of opportunities is what you build your business around. Like we are in the service industry. If you guys have watched any of my lives, I told you about branding and creating a great customer service, right? A great customer experience. How do you do that, right? You build your business on these sorts of opportunities, not looking as like a fast way to make cash, but hey, this is a great way to like number one, I can feel good about doing this business this way, right? And number two, guess what? If we create such a great experience for one person, how likely are they going to be able to share this with someone else? Right? So we care about building good rapport. We care about having a good customer experience. And again, what's the worst case thing here? We spent the same amount of time we would with anyone else on the phone, and we're out of pocket, a care package, something, flowers and some fruit and stuff to someone who actually needs it. And like you can tell she actually got emotional talking about it.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
the emotional income of this is way more than any financial income we'd make in the
True.
next week or two.
That's
Right.
right.
So one thing talking about it, but another thing doing it. So Don, I'm proud of you for implementing that and adding that into the conversation. I think a lot of people got some value from that. Did you guys get value from that call from Don? If you guys are watching, YouTube, Instagram, did you guys get some value from that call? Love it. Just put like a hell yes or a yes or just something in the chat so I know you guys are watching. Love it. Thank you guys on Instagram. I appreciate you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. So, guys, this is what we're going to be doing all week. We have leads in our database that we're trying to warm up. We have leads in our database that are sitting there that is just a part of their normal task. Don's daily task is following up with leads, following up with leads and getting deals to the point where they're ready to sign, right? Not
Correct.
always are they ready to sign. Not all, like very seldom do we talk to someone for the first time and they're ready to go, right? And they're like, Don, are you sure? Ready? Okay, perfect. Okay, we're going to send the agreement. Very seldom does that happen. In reality, you have a lot of conversations like this, and these are the opportunities that a lot of people miss. This is the difference of your business doing one deal every month or every other month to doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 deals a month, right? When you
True.
build these sorts of relationships and you make it to where no one else is going to be able to do that. No one else is going to provide the service that you can provide for your client. And if you think about it that way, that's how you set yourself apart. So that's what we're doing all week. Don was on today. We'll have Mara on tomorrow. And we'll probably be looking at Al on Wednesday, Mason on Thursday, and probably Vil on Friday. And we're going to do this for as long as you guys want. We can continue doing this week. I'll just get your guys' feedback. If you got some value at the end of this week, we're like, okay, maybe we'll do it for another week. But ultimately, this is something to look forward to. And I feel like it's some real stuff that you guys can implement in teacher VAs, or maybe you're doing all the calls. There's something for you to remind yourself of. It's not about the property. It's about the prospect. How can you put that person first always? Don, what's some takeaways for me real quick?
All right. Well, with all the types of leads that you're dealing with, try to make sure that you need to identify where they at so that you would know how to address them. If they're on, there's like 4 types of, people that you're trying to interact with. First type would be analytical. Second thing would be aggressive. Third thing would be easygoing, and then fourth one is the emotional. So as what you can see, guys, the lead that we're talking to is getting emotional because of her situation, and there you go. You just need to set the tone, set the right expectation. At the same time, you need to put a value to everything that you need to do. So
It's your job when you're talking to an emotional, like an easygoing person and an emotional person, is your job to steer that conversation and don't get off on too long of tangents, because you can get going and the conversation can go. I don't know if you guys ever talked to someone and it was supposed to be a 10-minute conversation. You look up, it's been 50. It's been an hour.
True.
So it is your job to lead that conversation the way it should be led. Like, yes, let them talk, but ultimately, like, it's your job to make sure you have the end in mind as well. So Don, you did really good at that, because that conversation could have went on for a long, long time.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll still follow up for that one.
Right.
We'll get them for sure at the right time.
Exactly. Like that's our approach, guys. It don't matter if we're going to get them today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. We're going to get them at some point. And when you approach it like that, of when you don't need the deal right now, it helps you take a step back and really serve that person. And it takes the pressure off of you, right, Don? It takes the pressure off. Oh my gosh, I need to get this deal right now. Instead of, let me just listen to see if this is even something that we should even pursue right now.
True. That's right.
So guys, if you got some value from this, please like this video. Don is the freaking man. Don, thank you for joining us. And as always, if you want to watch more of these videos this week, head over to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe. I appreciate you guys as always. We have like the most viewers we've had in a really long time, so we must be doing something really good. Thank you, Don, for coming on. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Thank you, guys.
Later.